It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in today's battle. It's the New York Jets and the Arizona Cardinals, next on Madden Football.
But if you're going to play football in Arizona, a dome and air conditioning, those are two good things to have, and we've got both here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And we are underway from Glendale. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Cardinals offense heading out, and they do so behind Kyler Murray, their dynamic quarterback in his 6th season now from Oklahoma.
And now that he's back at full health, they're expecting Kyler to get back to being the superstar playmaker that they drafted. Make no mistake about it, when he's fully healthy, there aren't many quarterbacks who are as dynamic as he is. And if he's able to stay on the field, this team has a real chance to make some noise.
They'll start with the option. And running with power here. Still going. They can't stop him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry for James Conner. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Murray. Man open, here is Jones. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. Murray a give. This is Conner. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Will McDonald bursting in there and making that play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll run. Here's the former Seminole. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 12. Murray now. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here come the Jets to take over. Led at quarterback by a man back to full health in season number 20 now, and his 2nd one in New York, and that's Aaron Rodgers.
And after an Achilles injury robbed him of playing most of last season, he's hoping this year can set himself up for a possible fairy tale ending in what has been an inevitable Hall of Fame career. We know it won't be easy, but the Jets have great optimism not only for Aaron Rodgers, but for the team. If he plays the full season, they believe they're truly a playoff team.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Here's Rodgers to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. That is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. On play action, now Rodgers. Flushed out right. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Throw right side, Wilson. And the Jets are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Mack Wilson charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Now a play fake. Rodgers steps away. Give him 9 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
Here's a diving catch right side, and this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Shotgun now for Murray. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Murray. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Murray. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets will take over possession here up at the 44. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Running left, it's Hall. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Julian Okwara there to bring him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The leg work there getting him to first.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. On the draw, here's Allen. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Rodgers going to throw. Allen here on the screen. Down inside the 10. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. They fake the give. Now Rodgers rolling to his right. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. It's Davante Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers as his guys are able to extend their lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Patterson now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Davante Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They run behind center with Connor. Powers through. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage. Throwing on second and long. Murray. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. And even 40 yards.
That's good for a
absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 9.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. And they'll run again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to forward. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This completes a Corley. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Here's Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking his offense.
Taking it right down Broadway. He may go. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to lose build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Now Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That one taken in by Corley. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for Adams. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jets first down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's Rodgers to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. On play action, Rodgers.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Rodgers now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Adams. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Throwing is Rodgers. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now a third and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson.
And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Solomon Thomas, they'd love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers again now.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On the draw, it's...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. On 1st and 10 is counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Murray going to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes.
Javon Kinlaw
Gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Here's Murray.
That pass completed to Dortch.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That is caught.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd down at a yard.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Back now here on EA Sports. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. He completes it to Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Counter. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st down, Jets.
On play action, now Rodgers. Flush to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Connor up the middle. Oh, nice move. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Hassan Reddick able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's George. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Tell you what, partner. After he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Ball on a give up the middle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down. Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as the understand where they are in the field?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Rodgers to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. He's got room to roam.
And finally wrestled down at the 11.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
To throw is Rodgers. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th.
Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you've pointed out in numerous games that we've worked. Okay, the excitement's going on. Everyone's celebrating over there. Who's calling up the defense to make sure they're focused because they still have some work to do?
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now Murray. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is Murray.
He's got McBride.
I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
And
he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Back to throw, Murray.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on?
Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there.
Back to throw, Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Escapes the defender.
And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it.
Now Rodgers. He'll buy some time right.
That one into the hands of Adams downfield.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing here. Looking deep for Adams.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his left.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Throwing is Rodgers.
That one taken in by Corley.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On play action, Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.